Tonight, with each truckload of new Teslas, California's largest manufacturing employer, Tesla, openly violating public health orders. The company is touting its new safety measures, plexiglass barriers in break rooms, mask requirements,
the electric vehicle space, and that there's a lot of things Tesla does far better than its competition, which
restrictions on manufacturing, Elon Musk restarted production at his California plant on Monday, tweeting, quote, "I will be on the line with everyone else. If anyone is arrested, I ask that it only be me."
We've been in the global pandemic for months now, and many industries are only just beginning to recover from its impact during the earlier months of the community quarantines and lockdowns. However, some industries have had an easier time bouncing back than others. The tech industry is one such industry, and one tech company in particular has been making waves in the tech scene since the start of the year. That's right, I'm talking about Tesla, the up-and-coming tech giant that was able to report that they made a profit during the second quarter of 2020 in spite of the coronavirus pandemic. This surprised investors and analysts across the globe. However, Tesla stock is also known to be very volatile. Just in August, shares prices skyrocketed from a low $360 to $1,340. That's a 300% price jump. However, there are analysts and investors questioning whether or not Tesla stocks are actually a buy, claiming that Tesla stocks seem to be overvalued. Is that really the case? What is happening to Tesla stock right now? What does it have in store for its future? Well, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about in our video today, so sit back and relax as we dive into whether Tesla stock really is overvalued or not. This is Business Explained. Now, you've probably watched my other video where I talk about the future of Tesla stock. Just to give you a little recap, let's run through Tesla's history real quick. The company was formerly known as Tesla Motors, and it was founded in 2003 by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning. The big goal of Tesla Motors was to develop an electric sports car, and with the help of its investors, most notably Elon Musk, who became the company's chairman in 2004, it was able to release the Roadster in 2008. The car was entirely powered by electricity, and its performance was comparable to that of a gasoline-powered sports car. It has the ability to reach 60 miles an hour in less than 4 seconds, and it has a maximum speed of 125 miles per hour. However, the company did not want to stop at manufacturing electric vehicles. They expanded their product range in 2015 after announcing a new line of solar energy products. Tesla went on to change its name to Tesla Inc. to further highlight their range of products. Musk wishes to pioneer sustainability and autonomy through the company, two goals he has been very vocal about achieving. So what's all this about Tesla stock being overvalued? Let's take a look at how Tesla stock has been doing. For starters, Musk said in his interview with Kara Swisher for a New York Times podcast in September 2020 that Tesla stock will be worth more in 5 years. This is what he had to say. Some critical mass of the market has concluded that Tesla will win, I guess. I've gone on record already saying the stock prices have been high, and that was well before the current level. But also, if you ask me, do I think will Tesla be worth more than this in 5 years? I think the answer is yes. Musk had tweeted back in May that he thought the Tesla stock prices was too high, which led to it plummeting by 12%. However, share prices have gone up by roughly 200% since that time. A notable event for Tesla happened on the 22nd of September 2020. It was Tesla's Battery Day, held right after its 2020 annual meeting of stockholders. During the event, Musk made some big announcements regarding the direction Tesla was going to follow the next few years. Tesla is gearing to eliminate cobalt in the production of its batteries, developing a way to streamline the way they produce batteries, and a way to make their vehicles reach an even faster speed and create a more affordable car with a new battery technology. While these new announcements do seem promising for Tesla's future, it failed to excite analysts, and it caused Tesla stock to dip. Analysts had expected Tesla to exceed their expectations, but it did not. They had wanted instant, more tangible results than what Tesla announced. Instead, they were given Tesla's goals for the next few years. Needham analyst Rajvindra Gill had this to say in his report of the event. While we applaud the company's ambitious plans, we believe it is an inherently risky move with steep execution and operational challenges. In an article Wayne Duggan had written about Tesla stock back in September for Yahoo Finance, he wrote about how Tesla investors seem to continually invest their money into the company no matter its valuation, which is why the company is thriving. Tesla bulls have claimed that Tesla is more a tech company than an auto company, which can be seen in the way that its stock price has been moving. In comparison to auto stock like GM, Ford, and Toyota, whose revenues dropped by 53.4%, 50.1%, and 39.8% respectively, Tesla's revenue had only gone down by 4.9%. Its PS ratio is roughly 43 times higher than those of other stocks, and its stock trades at a forward earning multiple of 134.2. As a tech stock, one should look at how Tesla stock is performing in comparison to tech giants like Apple, Amazon, and Microsoft. The three tech companies have an average forward earning multiple of 42.6, and they have averaged around 15.6% revenue growth. Tesla has averaged roughly 5.3% revenue growth only. Duggan wrote that Tesla's growth rate suggests its valuation should probably be somewhere between the valuations of big tech peers and those of auto peers. This is what he had to say to conclude. At the end of the day, it's difficult to find any reasonable peer group for Tesla that makes a stock seem anything other than extremely overvalued. However, given the ongoing market mania surrounding Tesla stock and other EV stocks, I continue to recommend traders not short the stock. The safest place to be when it comes to Tesla is the sidelines. Just recently, Tesla reported its fifth straight quarter of profitability, as its revenue grew by 39% to $8.77 billion. It also still expects to be able to complete 500,000 vehicles by the end of its fourth quarter this year, which some analysts are saying might be difficult for the company to fulfill. It had only delivered 140,000 vehicles in the third quarter, so would have to deliver 181,000 vehicles to fulfill its goal of 500,000. On the bright side, Tesla has a strong IBD composite rating of 99 out of 99, outperforming roughly 99% other stocks, and a relative strength rating of 99. Analysts still say that Tesla stock is not a buy, but it should definitely be watched to see how it performs in the near future. What are your thoughts on Tesla stock? Do you think that it's overvalued, or is the price just right for how much it may be worth in the future? What do you see in Tesla's future? Let me know what you think by commenting in the comment section below. I'll be responding to all of you who comment within the first hour of me posting this video. If you enjoyed this video, you should definitely check out my other video called Thailand Protesters Take Over Bangkok Streets. If you've been watching the news and scrolling around social media, chances are you've already heard about the series of protests happening in Thailand. Just recently, thousands of protesters took over the streets of Bangkok, taking over many of the city's key intersections and calling out the reforms for the monarchy and the abolition of dictatorship. This is a notable feat considering that for the first time in history, the people are openly going against the authority of the Thai monarchy. The protests are targeted toward the government of Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha. Majority of the protesters are students and the youth, and it is interesting to note that they have no overall leader, which brings us to several questions. What triggered the protests? What changes are the protesters fighting for? And what do they wish to happen? And how will these protests impact Thai society as a whole? Well, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about in that video. We will be diving into why the protests are happening in Thailand and why the protesters took over the streets of Bangkok. Stay tuned and stay educated.